California.
I'll continue to reserve.
Gentleman reserves. Gentleman from New York.
Madam Speaker, I now yield 2 minutes to the distinguished gentleman from California, Mr. Costa.
Gentleman's recognized for 2 minutes.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise to support the bipartisan Farm Workforce Modernization Act, which is an opportunity to provide meaningful reform that we've been waiting for years. This measure is supported by a coalition, a bipartisan coalition, that includes not only the United Farm Workers and other labor organizations, but a majority of farm organizations across the country. What this is really about is an opportunity to fix a part of a broken immigration system. And I want to thank not only Chairman Nadler, but also Chairwoman Zoe Lofgren and Dan Newhouse for the hard work that they've done to bring this legislation to the floor. Bipartisan support on both sides of the aisle. Let me begin with the fact that food is a national security issue. It is a national security issue, and less than 5% of America's population is directly involved in the production of food and fiber that feeds our nation. And that partnership is between farm workers and farmers and dairymen and women. I know my family represents a third-generation family. Farm workers are some of the hardest working individuals you ever meet. I know because I've worked side by side for years growing up on my family's farm. It's simply wrong that they be subject to living and working under a shadow of uncertainty and fear of being deported. That's not right. This bill's not about the border. The border's been a problem for decades. It's not about amnesty. This is an earned basis to have legal status in America. I've spoken with the hard-working men and women and their young children who work to put food on America's dinner table. And I've seen the hope in their eyes, the hope that we can pass this legislation to provide them legal status, hope for a normal life, for free dread of family separation that often too happens with deportation that hangs over them every day when they go to work, hope for a chance to change their reality and reshape their story. This measure involves protections, it involves E-Verify, it involves an opportunity to reform an H-2A program for a reliable workforce for American agriculture. We owe it to the individuals who do so much for us. I ask that you support this legislation. I yield back the balance of my time.